Folks, welcome to Gamcast for Tuesday evening. I have not been doing a lot of broadcasts. I've been under the weather. I've had a really bad cold, but I should be back to doing videos here. Tonight we're here to talk about yesterday was the first time since 1989 that Democrats did not object or otherwise committed insurrection. So yesterday, as you may or may not know, the results of the presidential election of 2024 were certified in the Electoral College. It was done on January 6th because January 6th, by virtue of the 12th Amendment, is the day by which you go in and you cast votes. What happens is, and I'm going to show you what happens after this happened, but what happens is they call the states in alphabetical order. If anybody has an objection, they can object under the Electoral Count Act of 1877. No one objected yesterday. First time Democrats have not objected at all. And once these states have called, and all 50 states have been called, they tally the votes. We're going to watch Kamala Harris tally the votes yesterday as she did. Take a listen.
Of the ascertainment and counting of the electoral vote for President and Vice President of the United States for the term beginning on the 20th day of January, 2025.
The state of the vote for the President of the United States, as delivered to the President of the Senate, is as follows. The whole number of the electors
Kamala, obviously, in this particular, is the President of the Senate as the Vice President.
Appointed to vote for President of the United States is 538. Within that whole number, the majority is 270.
That's why you need 270 to win. It's just that simple. There are 538 electoral votes. The simple majority is 270.
The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes.
And folks, that's it. He becomes the president. He's been certified. He will take office, his oath on the 20th, and assume the office thereafter. Folks, I don't have time because we're trying to keep these short, but this was 2017 when Trump won in 2016. Okay, obviously they didn't object or commit an insurrection in 2020 because Biden won. Obviously they didn't do it in 92, 96 when Clinton won, or 8 or 12 when Obama won. But this is 2017 when Trump won, and there was his certification. This was as the states were being called. So this is before the President of the Senate. You'll notice the President of the Senate in this particular instance is Biden. But anyway, you'll hear this is Jamie Raskin. Listen to a couple states here.
10 of the 29 electoral votes cast by Florida were cast
objecting to Florida. Insurrection, right?
I object to the votes from the state of Wisconsin.
Objecting to Wisconsin. Insurrection, right?
Mr. President, I object to the certificate from the state of Georgia on the
state of Georgia. Insurrection, right? And you'll notice Biden is calling these all out of order only because they didn't have the proper procedures followed under the Electoral Count Act of 1877, which the Democrats a couple years ago ratcheted up. You now need 20%. But at this time, you only needed one congressperson and one senator. But even though all these congresspeople object, they hadn't gotten a senator. So Biden is calling them out of order. Anyway, I just thought it would be interesting that a couple things happened yesterday. One, the Democrats certified Hitler. Because they've been calling Hitler now for 8 years. And so they went ahead and peacefully transferred power to Hitler. But to be fair, in order to keep up the January 6th ruse and hoax, they couldn't very well object like they had every other time going back to 1989 was the last time they didn't. And that would have been Herbert Walker's first victory. So anyway, folks, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you do, if I'm not under the weather, you'll see me on the next one.